The Oklahoma State Board of Education met today, and as teachers across the state are talking about a pending walkout, that was a topic of conversation. Hi, I'm Ben Felder with the Oklahoman, and State Superintendent Joy Hofmeister has not officially endorsed any kind of teacher strike or walkout, but she has spoken positively about the need for teachers to have an increase in pay. She also says that she understands the frustration that many teachers have that is leading to talks of a statewide walkout. Now, she told the board today that many districts are already reaching out to the State Department of Ed trying to get some information on how they should handle a potential walkout. She told the board that it's most likely going to be handled on a district-by-district basis, and local school boards are going to have to decide how they handle the matter.
We do anticipate that districts are advocating for teacher pay raise, and that many districts are having conversations about local school board action that would adjust the calendar in their school to allow for advocacy at the Capitol.
Now, one of the questions that many districts have is that if there is a walkout, especially one that goes for days, if not weeks, what does that mean for the school calendar, and what does that mean for the requirements from the state and feds? Now, Brad Clark, who's the general counsel for the state board, said that there is a state requirement that schools meet for at least 1,080 hours during the calendar year, or 170 days. If they don't, they shall not receive state funding or state aid. Now, Brad did say that there are some exceptions to that rule, but they are about emergency situations like weather, and that doesn't seem to apply to a walkout. Now, because they have to meet during that calendar year, schools, if a strike were to take place, for example, during the whole month of April, would be able to meet until the end of June to meet the state requirement.
Theoretically, school districts could make up those days into May and June if they were missed prior to the regular calendar year.
Also during the meeting, members of the state board discussed whether or not that a teacher walkout is actually the most appropriate response. Some board members questioned that school districts can do more at a local level to increase pay for teachers. The state does set the minimum salary, but schools are allowed to pay more, and many do.
Salaries are not set by this board. The minimum salaries are set by the state of Oklahoma. The actual salaries are set in school districts. School districts have resources, and they had growth in resources over the last few years. And so it's time for everybody to come together, quit blaming superintendents, blaming everybody, teachers blaming everybody, blaming the Senate and the House. It's time to come together and solve this problem and move it on.